Rivet crew, happy Monday, or maybe not so happy because, as you probably know by now, we do have to close down for 4 weeks starting on Wednesday, which is, yes, it's very sad. But hey, it's only 4 weeks. It'll fly by. It'll be over before you know it. Fingers crossed. It'll just be the 4 weeks. I will be designing and posting daily workouts that can be done at home with extremely minimal equipment. I'll be doing demo videos and all that kind of stuff. I plan on doing some Zoom classes in the morning. Haven't quite figured out what the times will be yet, but I will keep you busy. I also have plans to throw some extra core work and some extra credit stuff that you can do at home, so we can kind of work on some weaknesses like midline strength while we're at home doing our quarantine workouts. All right, anyway, but we are at the gym today. It's Monday, so you better be here. It's our last Monday for a little while. So we're doing a really good workout today. We're doing 5 rounds for time. We have 4 different movements. You can see the descending rep scheme there, 21, 18, 15, 12, right? Each round, that's our numbers. And we're going through wall balls. We're doing some alternating dumbbell snatches. We're doing some box jumps, and we're doing some toes to bar. So it's a nice mixture of gymnastics things and some lightly weighted movements. You know, nothing super challenging. Ideally, I'd say we're probably looking for, I don't know, probably 18 to 22 minutes or something like that for this total workout, which is about what? If we could do each movement in about an average of about a minute 15, minute and a half or so, that'll keep us on track for that. The rep scheme, I would say, is something that most of these numbers are probably a little bit too high to go fully unbroken on, and maybe you don't want to go fully unbroken on. This is one of those workouts where it's probably a good idea to kind of take small planned out breaks in order to actually keep moving forward more consistently, right? You might make the mistake of doing some big sets of the wall balls or whatever, and then like, oh God, I'm totally winded. Now it takes me a long time to recover. So probably each of these movements, the wall balls, the snatches, the box jumps, and the toes to bar, should be broken up into 2, maybe 3 quick sets, right? Short pre-planned breaks, like I said, and get moving on to the next thing. Choose those weights. Yeah, 21 wall balls, 15 alternating dumbbells, or sorry, 18 alternating dumbbell snatches. That's going to be 9 per side. That one comes all the way from the floor, locks out overhead. You can obviously switch hands in the air on the floor if you want to. Box jumps are standard box jumps where we land and stand on top of the box and we stay on that one side. And then our 12 toes to bar, find some variation or rep scheme there that you can get through in, I would put probably maybe a minute and a half or so on that station, maybe 2 minutes at the outside, so either a lower rep scheme or a variation on the movement. Real quick, what do I want to talk to you about today? I want to talk about a strong finish on all these moves, a strong finish position. Let's talk about wall balls first. So in order to get a little more speed on the ball, to be a little more efficient with our wall balls, we want to, what we want to do here with our strong finish is we really want to snap those knees open. That wasn't very good. I should just be demonstrating a full squat. So full squat down to the bottom. We drive up hard, and then boom, we kind of snap those knees open. We snap those hips open, right? This is a strong finish lower body. And then same thing with the arms. We're going to snap those elbows open really quick. So a strong finish on extension of the hips, knees, and elbows going up overhead. Gets a little bit more speed, a little more efficiency on our rep scheme. So strong finish on that finish position for the wall balls. Snatches, same thing. We want to kind of think about punching that weight up towards the ceiling, I should say. And again, this is that strong finish position, somewhat similar to the wall ball, right? We're kind of driving open, get those hips open, we drop the knees a little bit to catch, and then being really aggressive with that arm, particularly the shoulder and the elbow. Punch that bar up. I sometimes see, particularly with a heavier dumbbell, where we're going up, it's a little sluggish, not such a strong finish, kind of getting to here and then pressing it out overhead. So be really aggressive with that finish. Boom, punch it straight up overhead. Box jumps. So this one's not so much about the finish as it is about foot position. Both when we jump and when we land on top of the box, let's think whole foot down, full foot balance. And that finish position, for that matter, box jump, making sure to just kind of snap those hips open at the top to finish our box jump before stepping back down again. But this one I'd like to actually emphasize more the whole foot. When we jump, right, we have the weight kind of balanced in the middle of the foot, heels down, toes down, we jump up, and again we land. Same idea, heels down, toes down, weight balanced in the middle of the foot, as opposed to landing on the toes and being a little bit off balance. So land, stand, whole foot down, extend the hips. And then lastly, our toes to bar movement. We have kind of 2 extreme ends of the movement, right? We have our Our actual toes are getting the bar, and then we have the feet behind the body at the end of our arch position. Let's be strong to finish in both of those positions. The toes to bar, often see people, they get in their arch position, they're coming up into their hollow, those toes are coming up to the bar. Usually start pretty quick. Usually maybe sometimes those last couple inches there are just like a little bit slow. So really try to be strong and faster rather than entire movement, and really pop those toes up to the bar. Those last 3 or 4 inches are the toughest, so be aggressive there. And then our loaded position, right, our arch, right, this is where we kind of stretch the rubber band, if you will. This is our power position. We got to be strong in pulling those feet back behind us. Another thing you often see with toes to bar is going up to the bar. Great, got that, but then the legs just kind of dropping down. People having to kind of re-kip and having a hard time connecting the reps together. So aggressive on the way up, and on the way back down, really think about pulling those heels back and fast behind you. Strong finish in your arch position, so you can snap right back into your next toes to bar. So strong finish on all these movements today. Have that in your head while you're warming up. That's about it. Yep, strategy-wise, break them up into small, manageable sets. Keep things moving forward. We're looking for 18 to 20-something minutes there. It's going to be a great workout. And then, of course, for our CrossFit athletes, we're going to take advantage of being in the gym for last Monday and do some back squats as extra credit. You know you want to do it. See you soon. Be awesome. Happy Monday.